It's absolutely pouring down and we're getting some really strong gusts of wind. Hey girl! Aye, so back out wild camping this weekend. Off out in the heavy rain and strong wind. But we're pretty much protected from the wind. Thanks to the surrounding environment. Off out with Nick and Tom and of course Heidi Chops. Should probably face the camera when I'm talking so it picks up my voice. And yeah, we're expecting some rainfall, showers to clear up a little bit. And we've got a front moving in with some rain, and we've got some new gear to test out. And we're off out at Loch Chon in the Trossachs National Park. Sweetheart, please don't knock that over. And we're at a wild campsite. It's free outside the permit season. It's got these little camping pitches, nice and flat, where we can put our tents. So you'll get to see a bit more of that, and I'm planning on doing a longer video on that on a later camping trip, so hope you guys enjoy. So this is tonight's base camp for when the heavier rain comes in, capitalising on the 3 poles. I'm using the OEX bush tarp. I've had it out in constant rainfall on numerous occasions and it's held up well, and I've raised it on the back by capitalising on these guy out points and attaching it to that little structure there. But there's 3 of us, and you should just about get 3 of us under that. And of course, we have the little fire pit with us. And the ground's very boggy and very saturated with puddles everywhere that dog keeps going through. Tom's got with him the Fjallraven, I believe the label's up here, the Abisco Shape 3 person. It's an tent, but I think it's really a 2 person plus a little extra. But a massive vestibule, 10 out of 10. And that's the sleeping area. Again, there you've got 1 mat there. It'd be a tight fit to get another 2 mats. But he's got a new sleeping pad and a new sleeping bag, the Rab Ionosphere 5. So we'll be testing that out for the first time tonight. And the Rab, I believe it's eco-free. It's to be a mild night tonight, so if anything, I believe those 2 are overkill like the rest of us. But that is a really nice tent. It's got the dark poles, so this bad boy's indestructible in the wind. Yeah. Nick's out in the Nature-Opolis. He was looking for a new tunnel tent, so I decided to sell this bad boy to him. But look, I've had this out in non-stop torrential rain, never once leaked. I've had it out in gusty winds, stood up strong. Super lightweight, very compact, very spacious, especially the vestibule. And let's have a little look at his setup. I believe he's got with him the Kiza sleeping bag. Again, it's a winter sleeping bag, so overkill for tonight. And yeah, he's got the AeroGoGo mattress. Big, really thick, 10 centimetres mattress. So he's going for comfort and warmth tonight. So see that there? Is that the worst tent in the market? I've had nothing but non-stop problems with this tent. I've actually had to spend my own money in fixing these problems. Sure, I could have got in contact with the manufacturer, the seller, and said, look, can you send me a new one that's actually, functional, does its job? But that wouldn't be giving a truthful review now, would it? So we've got with us the Crua Outdoors tent. Now, the zip at the door, it came off. One of the poles snapped. See up here at the top? There's little points where the rain trickles through, where it leaks. And today, what's today's news? I sent that off to the Scottish Mountain Gear Shop, whatever it's called, the one in outside Edinburgh in Musselburgh. And they fixed all these problems. But today, we've came across a new problem. This here has ripped, as it's supposed to be attached to this tent here. As you'll see from this side. That's how it should be. It's attached. But it's ripped. Absolutely ripped. Gaz thought it was a poorly made tent. David thought it was a poorly made tent. Now Nick's not even impressed. So previously I had the 2-man model, but this is the 3-person model. See the 2-person model? It was a beast. Had it out in really strong wind gust. It wouldn't have surprised me if it was beyond 60 miles per hour. And the poles did a fantastic job. The tent stood up. I've had it out in sustained rainfall, and wow, what a performance. But see this 3-person version? It's just faulty, left, right and centre, all over the place. Whoops, slipped. But let's have a little look inside. As you can see, it's a standard semi-geodesic tent. Some size of vestibule though, great height. And you get this little half mat, you know, it doesn't cover the full length of the vestibule. Just about 50% of it. It's got this stupid opening, I don't like that. But yeah, look at the space. You could probably get 3 mats in there just. But it's certainly a very spacious 2-person tent. But look at the height. You can stand up in that. You get the ventilation ports all over there, and then a little bit of ventilation at the top. Single skinner, so condensation does build up in it. You get pocket there, and a wee pocket there. So this tent also comes with an insulated inner. It's to be mild tonight, so I don't see the point in using it. But I'm hoping to capitalise on the insulated inner next week. I assume it's chillier, but certainly the next couple of weeks I'm really hoping to capitalise on the insulated inner to see what difference it makes. Come on girl! Come on girl! Heidi! Look at you go girl! Beautiful. Beautiful. Look how big she is! She's a big girl. Yeah, it's a gorgeous area. You've got these hills over here. I don't think they're Corbetts, there could be Corbetts behind it. But you've got these large hills here. South, it's like a dead forest pretty much. Pretty grim in there, pretty spooky. We've got the loch. We'll see more of that later on. More hills on this side, but I know there's a Corbett. But in fact, I don't think it's a Corbett, it's a Graham. Benvenue over there. We've got these cute little bridges as well to pass over these little burns. Now we've got Heidi. So, as you'd probably have seen from previous clips, we're all camping on this raised camping pitch. And it's really good because, one, it's super flat, so you're guaranteed a flat sleep. And it's got this rubber mesh here, which helps keep the pegs in. And not only does it help keep the pegs in, but the pegs go in nice and smoothly. So we're at this, it's like a wild camping campsite. We're outside permit season, so it's free, and there's 2 of them in Scotland. And yeah, we've got these like camping beds, camping pitches distributed throughout the campsite. But I'll talk more about wild camping campsites in another video. I just wanted to just briefly touch on it. But we're guaranteed a nice flat sleep. That's us just about to get the fire on the go, get some food, and then enjoy those utterly fantastic views. So here we've got Loch Chon. I camped here previously, just at that spot right there where the tarp is. But the loch wasn't this far in. I ended up going for a little swim in October, November time. Didn't go as far as that little island. Good girl! Good girl! Go! What's that? Go to your bowl! Get your bowl! You're a golden retriever. Heidi, I'm going to throw you in, sweetheart. You're a golden retriever. You can do it. It's getting further and further away. Go! Go! Go, go, go! I think I'm going to go in and I need to go and get that. The things you do to get your dog's ball. I mean, she's a golden retriever. Surely I can just throw her in and she'll be fine. We did throw her in a little bit. Didn't scream, she just went straight back out. I don't know if maybe the water's too cold for a puppy. But I'm planning on losing the pounds and then next summer to do the wild swimming with her. So I think I'm going to pick her up again then, launch her into the deeper end. Hey, that's how you got in flames, sweetheart. There we go. What's Nick having? Noodles, mate?
Yeah, this is a new stove.
A new stove?
Oh, there we go, perfect. It was only like 15-20 quid. This is just my snack, you know, because it's only 3:30. But I mean, look at how dark it's getting, guys. Look at how dark it's getting.
Sweetheart, that's dry wood. Don't eat dry wood.
So noodles at the minute, and then later on gonna have my tin curry, which is
Tim Curry.
Tim curry. Let's see, I'll show you. Just while it's still light and you can actually make out what I've got.
Is it the Asda one still?
Yeah. Honestly, right, tin vindaloo. You wouldn't think, like, you would think that would be really spicy, wouldn't you? Because it says vindaloo and it's got 4 chilies on it, but
I like spice and I can't handle vindaloo.
yeah, but this isn't like a proper vindaloo. It comes out of tin, so like a proper vindaloo is too spicy for me. But this tastes like a normal Madras or normal Jalfrezi, like medium spice. Highly recommend this. And then obviously it comes with the basmati rice, so that's for dinner for later.
World class camping food right there.
100%.
It's a nice beautiful colour. I love just watching the mist roll in the hilltops. We're just about sheltered from the rainfall. Sadly the wind's coming from all directions. Got the fire on the go because the wind's been a pain in the backside, and even though the temperatures are in a double figures, it is a little bit chilly. Signed man, the opinion on the Tron Smart speakers, brief.
These speakers are way better than I thought they would ever be, right? If they're you said they're 60 quid?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you said they're 60 quid. If they are actually 60 quid, buy them in a heartbeat. They connect in stereo. I used to have these Soundcore Motion Plus speakers, which are similar. They had like these disconnection issues where I kept disconnecting. And I thought they sounded good, and they were 100 quid each, you know. These are 60 quid, they sound better. The stereo connects, you know, it stays connected. Honestly, it completely transforms the camping experience having speakers this good. It's a shame that like we can't really play music on and show you, but they're fantastic. Honestly, I would probably the most impressed I've been with anything that you showed me on this channel.
Anything technical?
Anything technical. I mean, like they just do what they're supposed to do. I mean, I actually don't know what the battery life is. I don't know any of those details, but like sound quality wise, that's all I really care about. I've been really enjoying it all night. You know, particularly when I got to play my music, of course, which is, you know, when they started really sounding good. You know. And they sounded good when, you know, you were playing your music, Monty, but like as soon as I started playing my music, they sounded 10 times better. Right. Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Just enjoy the sensation of the rain, and you know that you're
Come girl.
in a nice cozy tent, and you're not getting wet.
And come on, girl. And yeah, good girl. Oh, good girl. So that's us in bed now. It's just started pouring down. We just sat round the fire, had a little chin wag, listened to some music. Tom's in a well-known band, or was in a well-known band that supported Carol Cox. So he put some of his stuff on. We just sat round the fire, you know, listening to music, sat under the tarp. It was light rain, patchy rain with the odd moderate outburst. Very wet, very damp. Don't know if you can hear, but there's certainly wind in the distance, but again we're protected by the surrounding environment. Heidi was very well behaved. This little lady has an infection, vaginitis. You know, her dog cleans himself. She's got a habit of eating a number 2 and then licking herself clean. So she's actually been quite quiet, she's been sleeping a lot, along with jumping into the loch and getting wet. But it was a great camp. Got some footage, night footage. We'll see how that turns out, but we're expecting some heavy rain, patchy rain, for the next couple of hours. See how that goes. And then, again a mild night, so it's probably sleeping outside the sleeping bag. But I don't know what else to say. Put on the pounds again, so I'm going to get my shit in order for losing weight. Never got that promotion, so time to aim to be a well-known YouTuber. Get the subs in, get the hits in. Little one's doing great. Well behaved little lady. She's growing. She's so big now. I don't know if you can see her. She's so big now. No idea how that'll turn out. But yeah, as soon as we hit the tent, she goes straight to sleep, which is ideal. It's 10 PM. I'm going to watch a movie. I've got Netflix, and thankfully in this area we've got a signal now. So I'll pop on Netflix or Amazon and watch something. But I'm not happy because remember, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier that this tent leaks, and I'll get a clip showing that the tent is currently leaking and it's dripping onto my dog. I've dried her off. I'll put a towel over her, but I don't think a leak's going to amount to much in a puppy anyway. Well, she's a woman now. She's a big dog, especially that fur coat. I don't think it's going to infect her too much. So aye, I'll catch you all in the morning. Look at that. There's a leak somewhere. You're okay. You're okay. It's just a little bit of wind. It's okay. It's just wind. It's absolutely pouring down, and we're getting some really strong gusts of wind. And Heidi, she's not keen on the wind whatsoever, so I need to calm her down. But the rain is absolutely, but yeah, it's heavy, as you'll see from the rainfall radar. And yeah, this tent's dripping, and it's hitting off her as well, so I just get 2 quick drops there. So I really need to seam seal this tent before I move it on, because I certainly won't be keeping it. I just sat down, well, lay down and watched the sunshine. What was it called again? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. Fantastic movie. But I don't know if you can see, but look at that. Look at the condensation. Look at the build-up on that tent. I'm sorry. That is absolutely. It's a drafty tent. It's a very drafty tent as well. And you've got ventilation ports up there and down at the bottom. That's just not good enough. Of all the tents I've had over the years, this is by far the worst. Poorly made, leaking, it's not even seam sealed, bad condensation, tears everywhere. I'm not happy with this tent whatsoever. But yeah, look, going to head to bed now, get a good sleep, just like the little one. And you'll see how things are in the morning. But I'm really not happy with the performance of this tent. Aye, so good morning. What a night that was last night. The rain was pretty heavy, and there was some strong wind gusts making it through this campsite. Poor Heidi. She was quite scared. She was snuggling up to me and giving me a paw whenever she's like scared or unsure. She'll give me a paw, and I have to stroke it or hold it to calm her down. She's not been used to the wind yet, but once I calmed her down, assured her and comforted her. She went back to sleep. But yeah, look at the condensation in this tent. It was leaking here, dropping onto the dog. Just not impressed. Flextail mat, it was comfortable enough. However, I did not have a warm sleep. The first 4 or 5 hours of sleep, I wasn't really in the sleeping bag, to be honest. I was just using this thin one. It's Keezer. I don't know if you can see. I'm hoping it shows you. Oh, that's not even helping matters. Let's make that. There we go, Keezer. And it's a really thin, what do you call it, sleeping bag. It's a summer one. And temperatures were allegedly around, 13 Celsius last night. Hi, baby. But it feels cooler. But look at that, really thin. And between about, 4 and 8, I was cold. But I'm starting to warm up now. But yeah, I'm going to go through this tent, not happy with it whatsoever. And then I'm just going to get rid of it. Guys, let me know what you think about this tent. It's non-stop problems, as I appeared on another video. And look at this condensation, it's outrageous. Heidi, did you have a good sleep, sweetheart? She actually woke me up, 8 o'clock. Went to bed about 11. Woke up at 8, so I've had about 8.5 hours sleep, so it took me about 30 minutes to fall asleep. But let's see how the trip's got on. Hey, girl! Morning, girl. Did you have a good sleep? Hi, girl. Did you have a good sleep? Oh, look at you. Oh, is you still yawning? You sleepy? What's that? Am I getting a paw? Good girl. You a good girl? Morning, girl. Good morning, girl. You got zimmies? You got zimmies? Morning, Tom. Morning, how are you? Go and see if Nick's up. Go and see if Nick. You got a snack? You got a snack? Where's Nick? This way. Come on, girl. So that's camp done. The lads had a nice warm sleep, nice comfortable sleep, and they too were surprised with the amount of rainfall and how colder than it was expected to be. Definitely wasn't in double figures. But let me know what you think about that tent. Absolute disgrace. Again, I had the 2-person version before. I've had out in stormy weather, sustained rainfall, and it was a fantastic tent. But that one I've got now, leaked all night. Poor dog got wet a little. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the content, and I'll catch you on the next adventure. Bye bye.